Hello YouTube, everybody. How's everybody today? I'm hoping you guys are good. It's 2017. It's a new year, new different things, new experiences, new everything. So let's do a little review of how my 2016 went. I mean, it wasn't the worst either, and it wasn't the best, and especially since I'm new to YouTube, I mean, I need some way to break the ice. What better way than ending 2016 than to start 2017 with a review of my 2016. So let's start with the first one that I wrote down, and that is boyfriend problems. Oh, long story short, it wasn't at all meant to be. It just wasn't a good thing. It wasn't a positive relationship, I guess you could say. It wasn't the greatest, it wasn't the best. I mean, it was one of my first. It was like, I guess it was really the first one, but it was the wrong person in the wrong time, and it just didn't work out like whatsoever, and it was just like a mess, and it just wasn't gonna work at all. It was just, no, the way he was towards me was just terrible. And next thing you know, I moved away from my comfort zone, and so I'm not gonna disclose where, of course, because I'm not like that, and most of you know me anyways, and you know where I'm from, and you probably know what I'm talking about, but I might as well. But I moved away from my comfort zone, and that was something totally different, and that brought on so many different opportunities as well as different things for me to do for myself. In a way, it pushed me further and made me break boundaries that I never thought I could break. And I mean, that was something some things that I did this year were things that I never expected to do. So yeah, I mean, that's a positive, but also a negative. So, not exactly entirely negative, but pretty okay. Next sticky note says starting new. I moved and I had to start at a new school, meet new people, things like that, and that wasn't exactly the easiest. It was pretty difficult for me to start kind of like the end of first semester going into second semester, and it was really hard just to like jump in and start again, but it worked out really well. There were also a lot of new struggles, which is what this sticky note says, and what I mean by new struggles is like I had to break every boundary, because I am like one of the most shy people that you'll ever meet if you ever meet me, and I will like literally just like cue you out, be like, don't notice me. Like there'll just be like awkward silence, like, and it just it won't work. I won't say anything unless you say something first, and I've always been like that. That's just always been me, and I don't think I'm gonna change anytime soon. So if you meet me, you better say hi first. Most of you have already met me, remember me from like middle school, stuff like that. Next one says being alone. Also very true. I was alone for a while this past year because I really had to just be to myself, because I mean, knew everything. It was new school, new people, new teachers, new place. I mean, it wasn't the easiest just to jump in, which I'm repeating myself. Anyways, no, being alone is probably one of the hardest things to deal with. It's a lot of different things, because I mean, well, one thing is that you're never alone. No matter what, you're never alone. There's always someone who's there, whether it's a teacher, a friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, pet even, you know. never fully alone, ever, never ever. And I'm always here for anybody who's out there. Whoever needs any help with anything, I will be here. Next one is realizing many things, and I know that these next sticky notes are going to be a little bit more difficult on me because of the old memories that come along with them, but I'm going to read them out anyways and deal with it. Seeing how much family makes a difference in your life. Family is a big deal. I mean, whenever I end up getting more, hopefully more subscribers, things like that, likes, views, whatever, hopefully we'll be more like a family. I want that at least. And I mean, family, your family, like your bloodline, whatever, they should be a big deal to you because they're all you got. You know, you don't get another family. You have that one family and that's it. Next sticky note says, seeing how easily people tend to forget you. This has happened more than once, and it's not only with people who I know, it's just in general. People will in general forget you. They don't want to remember, they don't want to see you because, like for me, some of my friends from before don't want to remember me because of everything and different things that started happening, stuff like that. I mean, they just don't want to remember me because we didn't have positive outcomes at the end. Things like that, you know, like they'll just forget you like this and pretend like it never happened, and they'll just forget you. And that's what I think I did with some people, and that came back to me. So next one says how you have to move on and how hard it is. For me, moving on has been not only with friends but also with my boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend that I had this past year, because it's 2017. This past year, and moving on from him has not been the easiest. And so, I mean, I've been trying. I'm trying. I'm not trying for a relationship, but like I'm trying to like kind of like slip away from that and just keep going, I guess. Like just not gonna have that keep me from going on with my life. You know, I can't just, you know, just let it be. You know, it's hard to it's hard to explain, but I mean, I think you guys get what I mean, but by like moving on, I mean, I've had to make new friends, start new things, stuff like that. So, next one I wrote was keep going. One of the major things that I've had to do is keep going, and that's because 2016 has just been hard in general, and I mean, look at everything else in general with everything in like the public eye. That's pretty hard to take on as well. I mean, within personal things, like I get caught up in stuff like that, and it's not the best thing to do, but I've done it before. And then last one I put was moving on. So since 2016 is over and done, and it's 2017 now, things are gonna change, hopefully. And hopefully I'll start this channel. Hopefully I will end up making more videos, starting more vlogs, stuff like that. At least, well, I'm hoping so. I'm gonna hope so. Fingers crossed that I hope so. And yeah, hopefully, you know, I don't get caught up in other things. And yeah, I mean, let's all wish that 2017 is gonna be a great year, and please comment, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Bye.